Here is the cheat code to speaking more Korean. I'm not talking about more of 안녕하세요, more of 감사합니다. No, I'm talking about expressing yourself more in any situation, really. And this is part 5, by the way. You guys have been loving this topic. And make sure you subscribe to get more videos from me because that really encourages me to give you even better content. And I was just saying what the cheat code was. And that is to study patterns. And maybe this is your very first time watching me here on YouTube and you're like, what are patterns? Or maybe you're like, pattern study so scary, I know. No need to be scared. I have an easy way to study patterns. And before I show you Korean patterns, let me just tell you why pattern study is so powerful and why this is the cheat code to speaking Korean. Let's say in English, you know a pattern like I actually wrote one here. Let me just read it. I was about to verb. That's a pattern in English. I was about to verb. And all you're going to do is to plug in other verbs to complete that sentence. I was about to call my friend. I was about to leave my home. I was about to buy that ticket. Did you see I just made 3 sentences? Or I can do more with just one pattern? That's the power of pattern study. You get used to and you expand more patterns. And by doing that, you know how to say whatever you want to say because you have a pattern in your head and you're just changing up the verbs and nouns at the end. Isn't that so cool? So I wrote here you can say 1,000 things from one pattern and probably more than 1,000 things. So I wrote master one pattern and swap the verbs and nouns and adjectives and say whatever you like to say. So to show you all that in Korean, let's go and make some sentences together. Today I brought you 4 patterns and we're going to be making 20 sentences, but that's just me showing you 20. But with the 4 patterns that you learn, you can make hundreds of sentences on your own. So bring your notebook, and if you have a flashcard, bring them too, and I'll show you an easy way to study Korean patterns. Pattern number 1 I brought is I'm good at noun. We use that all the time. I'm good at cooking. I'm good at driving. I'm good at this and that. So here in Korean, you can say noun. 을을. So if you see the N right here, that's just a noun. Okay, so let me just mark it with my pen. Let me bring a blue pen. Noun. 을을. That's just the object markers that we need for this pattern. 잘해요. Say that. Noun 을을 잘해요. 잘 literally means well. 해요 means to do. 잘해요, you're doing something well. And depending on what your noun ends in, if it ends in a consonant, I want you to choose 을. Do you see C above? Consonant. And if it ends in a vowel, you're going to choose 를 object marker. My flashcards like this, so helpful. My students are thriving with this flashcards. Hundreds of you already have this. You guys told me you love it. I'm so happy you're using it every day to change the game for you. I have mine right here printed out, and so many of you printed yours out too. By the way, if you don't know where this is all from, it's from my course called The Game Changer for Korean Grammar. I provide you all the flashcards, all the videos, all the resources, 2,000 examples, everything. And I'm going to have the link in the description below. Where is this? Well, let me grab my sticker real quick. Okay, so you can check them all out. All right, so then let's go back here. Here are some nouns I can plug into my N place. For example, if I want to say I'm good at cooking, that is 요리, right? Well, this is supposed to be cooking, actually. So 요리 goes in here. 요리 ends in a I, what? Vowel or consonant? E is a vowel. So I can pick 를, object marker. 요리를 잘해요. Can you say that with me? 요리를 잘해요. I'm good at cooking. 요리를 잘해요. And all we're gonna do is to swap out the nouns. Are you good at driving? Then you can plug in the second noun, 운전. Say 운전, 운전. And now what does that end in? 운전 ends in a n consonant, right? I, E, I, O, U, that's all the vowels. Other than that, that's all consonant. So 운전을 잘해요. Say that. 운전을 잘해요. 운전을 잘해요. You can even drop the yo to make it casual. 운전을 잘해. And when you make it casual, you can even drop our object markers because casual, you can drop everything. 운전 잘해. 운전 잘해. Isn't that so cool? Like you are able to make sentences and express more of yourself by learning patterns. And I want you to really remember that because I don't want you to be memorizing all the phrases in this world. I want you to memorize a pattern and then study your vocab to expand on your sentence making skills. And let's say you know some patterns, but you don't know vocab. Then probably what you need to do is to get more vocab here because these on the bottom, they are vocab. Yep, I cannot lift the weights for you. You have to go and study your vocab daily, consistently. There's everything. I can teach you so many things, but I cannot memorize vocabulary for you. So do me a favor, really lift that weight by go and memorize 5 vocab a day. Really 5 right here. Right? And if you need a resource, I have a vocab pack right here that my students have been loving. It's called the Ultimate Vocabulary Power Pack. I put together 1,300 words all together, verbs and nouns with pictures, with my voice. I recorded every page, so you guys can check this out. I'll also put this in my description or on my website. All right, so my website, for those of you who don't know, is right here. Okay? So then, actually, this vocab pack is not on my website. It's only in the description. So please check my description for more information and let's continue the lesson together. Our third vocab is song. That's 노래, right? And some of you are a singer and you guys love singing. So you can say, I'm good at singing. But we use the noun form 노래, which is a song, to complete this. 노래 잘해요. And we can clean this up so I can show you more neat screen. Okay, ready? 노래 ends in a 에 vowel. So I'm going to pick 를. 노래를 잘해요. Or drop object markers. 노래 잘해. 나 노래 잘해. I'm good at singing. What about some of you are like, super neat and super clean. When I go visit your home, I just know. So you can say 청소, 청소, 청소. That's a noun form of 청소하다. So then 청소 ends in what? O vowel again. 청소를 잘해요. So I picked the second one, which has a V above it. 청소를 잘해요. And drop the object marker, drop the yo for casual. 청소 잘해. Isn't this cool? Are you repeating after me? Yes. And some of you, like me, are good at giving compliments. And like one time I created like a complimenting room and I invited people and I was complimenting. They loved it. Little story that I did. But compliments are 칭찬 in Korean. Say 칭찬, 칭찬. To compliment someone, you just have to say 칭찬하다. Add a verb, 하다 at the end. But here, we don't need the verb. We just have to plug in 칭찬. That ends in 느 consonant. 칭찬을 잘해요. I'm good at compliments. I'm good at giving compliment. Giving part is omitted here in Korean. 칭찬 잘해요. 칭찬을 잘해요. Wow, wow, wow. So one pattern, and we just created 5 sentences. And can you go ahead and pause this video and plug in 5 more nouns for me? That way, you have 10 sentences per pattern. Because I don't want you to miss out on the opportunity to create even more sentences with the same pattern. Because I did the work for you here, but I also want you to just go ahead and plug in other nouns. What else are you good at? What else is your mom good at? What else is your friend good at? Think about it and go plug it in. And if you don't know the words for it, just search it on ChatGPT or Google, search it and plug it in. And when you do that, when you make sentences with patterns, they come alive. You complete the pattern by creating the sentences. And I want you to do that because it will stick to you longer when you do that. Trust me. When you do it, you're going to be like, I know you were right. I remember the pattern longer because I created the sentences myself. Okay? So that's just the first pattern. And now let's go ahead and learn the opposite. I'm not good at something. Very similar to the first one, actually. Noun, 을을, object market, 못해요. So instead of 잘해요, 못 is unable to. It's an adverb. 못해요. Can you say that? 못 해요. There's assimilation happening in my pronunciation. So instead of 못해요, it's 못해요. There's a t carrying over because the s meets the h. 못해요. 못해요. Some of you are like, hey, I'm not good at studying. I can cook, I can drive, but I'm not really good at studying. So you can say 공부, 공부 못해요. 공부 ends in what? What? Tell me. What do you see? Vowel or consonant? Vowel. So 공부를 못해요. 공부를 못해요. I'm not good at studying. Okay? Next is same word, song, 노래. Some of you are singers, some of you are like dancers. You're like, I'm not really a singer. So that is 노래. 노래 ends in a 에 vowel. 노래를 못해요. 노래를 못해요. Okay? Is this getting easier for you? I tell my students this. I want you to remember, Korean doesn't get easier. You get better. Isn't that cool? So you get better at Korean as you study more, so it will feel easier. Language itself is hard. Any language, acquisition of a new language is hard. It takes years, but you get better at it. So I just know with consistent practice, you will pick up more easily and faster. Next is 운전. You already know this one, driving. 운전 ends in a consonant. We talked about it in the previous slide. 운전을 못해요. 운전을 못해요. You know, RM, my little 7 boys here, RM couldn't drive. So 운전을 못해요. I heard he recently got his license. Now, 운전을 잘해요. But before, 운전을 못했어요. I use the past tense of it. Next is to cook. Cooking is 요리. Same word as before. I brought the same words on purpose because when you see it the second time, third time, you'll remember it even better. 요리, 요리 ends in a vowel. 요리를 못해요. 요리를 못해요. What about we drop the 요, drop the object marker, make it super casual. 요리 못해. 요리 못해. And then I brought a new word here, housework. Like doing the laundry, doing the chores. We have a word for that. 집안일, like housework all together. 집안일. So 집안일 ends in a consonant. So I choose 을. 집안일을 못해요. 집안일을 못해요. But you're probably better at other things. right? Everybody is smart at something. We're all differently wired. And I love that. And that's like a beauty of meeting so many people in this world, talented people, different things at different things, right? So that is pattern number 2. And with this two, go ahead and pause the video and make 5 more sentences that you're not good at, that your friends are not good at. It doesn't have to be all about you. It just has to be about someone or you, but you are just practicing this language and patterns. Yes? Alrighty. And you're also wondering, Aina, I see orange here, and you'll also see some green patterns later on. And orange patterns that you see here is the noun patterns in my program. I like to color code everything. I have a background of teaching third graders. I taught third graders for 5 years, and we like to color code things. We like to have something hands on. We like to sing and we like to enjoy. And that's why, probably, if you're around my channel, you just know, oh, Aina, it looks like she is an elementary teacher. Like, some of you know, like, if you are in this education field, you probably noticed that. Yes, I was. And now I'm doing this full time. Okay. Alrighty, so then, yeah, I already talked to you, told you about the game changer for Korean grammar. This can be found in the description. And here you'll see about 330 patterns. Yep, I wanted to give you everything, all the excess, because with the patterns, 330, you have to make sentences with me. And then if you just like scroll down here, it looks something like this. I give you books, I give you examples, I give you video lessons and live support, 2,000 plus examples done for you flashcards so you can save time. You don't have to search every time you want to learn a new pattern. Plus, pattern study can be complicated if you do it on your own because there's like a vowel ending, consonant ending, particles. So complicated. So I just wanted to include everything into a flashcard. That they're pattern flashcards, including the particles. So you can cut your time in not even half, like, and then just learn your patterns and make sentences whenever you want to. Okay? So they're all available on my website, so you can check it out if this is something that you need to save your time and make sentences. And let's continue on because I want to show you a green pattern. Green pattern represents, you see it right here, verbs. Verbs can be attached with a pattern too. Like in English, I was just giving you guys an example. I was about to verb. That's a verb pattern. In Korean, we have them too. So let me tell you one. I don't want to verb. Do you see it? In Korean, you say verb 기 싫어요. Can you repeat after me? Verb 기 싫어요. 싫어요. You've heard that in K-dramas, right? Like 싫어, 싫어요. That's it. I don't want to do something. And when I say verb here, you'll notice that all of this that I wrote here is a dictionary form of verb. But what we're going to do is to drop the ta at the end of dictionary form. And we call that verb stem. You have to get to the stem, and with that stem, you plug it into the patterns. Okay? Remember that. And I'm going to show you an example of it. To sleep is 자다, 자다, 자다. You're not just learning patterns today with me. You are expanding your verbs and nouns, which is your vocab bank in your head. Yeah, you're doing lots of things together with me. So then you drop your ta, and cha is your stem. And you're going to plug in right here, cha. Then add this part, 기 싫어요. 자기 싫어요. I don't want to sleep. You're like, let's sleep right now. No, I don't want to sleep right now. Who here is a night owl? Raise your hand. I am morning person. Raise your hand. Oh, I see you. Okay. So 자기 싫어요. And oh yeah, that's the first example. Second example, maybe you don't want to eat something. So you say, I don't want to eat it. 먹다, 먹다, 먹다. That's your verb. Drop the da. Get to the stem. 먹. 먹. Plug in right to your verb. 먹기 싫어요. 먹기 싫어요. 먹기 싫어요. You're doing amazing. Yeah. You're repeating after me. You're taking so much notes. One of you screenshotted or like took a picture of your notes while you're watching my YouTube video and send it to my email. And you're telling me how much you learned and your son and you worked like you learned Korean together. So impressive. Thank you so much for your hard work. As much as I love showing up here, I hope that you are enjoying and you love showing up here, like watching my videos and learning Korean with me. So thank you for sharing the heart. And next is to go out. I don't want to go out. I want to stay home. I'm a homebody. I'm not. I'm not a homebody, but some of you, I know you are. So you can use this. 나가다 is to go out, to go outside your home. 나가다, 나가다, 나가다. Drop the 다. That is your stem. 나가. Now, put it right here. 나가기 싫어요. Please don't say 나가다기 싫어요. Don't put your 다 in our verb in the pattern. 나가기 싫어요. And for those of you who are wondering about how to write it, do you see that I put a dash here? That's to connect it together with your stem when you write it without any space. So I would write it something like this. 나, 가, 기, and then space, 싫어요. Like that. 나가기 싫어요. 나가기. So they were all together. 기 has to be attached with your verb stem. Okay, now it got messy, so let's all erase my annotations and then we'll learn our new word here. Okay, so we got to exercise 운동하다, 운동하다, 운동하다. Drop the da. 운동하 is your stem. So I don't want to exercise. I say that all the time, but I still do it because I want to stay healthy and teach you long, many years. 운동하기 싫어요. 운동하기 싫어요. I don't want to exercise. Maybe I have to cry, not smile. 운동하기 싫어. I dropped the yo. 운동하기 싫어. Maybe you feel that hate like, I don't want to when I frown like that. 운동하기 싫어. Very good. And here is your last pattern that I brought for you. Oh, again, your homework is to bring 5 more verbs. Pause this video and make just 5 more sentences so you can complete that 10-sentence study pattern. Okay? Here's your last one that I want to show you is please V. It's kind of like a command, but polite one. Do V. It's a polite ending when you see 해요. So repeat after me. Verb, 으세요. Verb, 으세요. Right. And here, you're going to see a parentheses and then do you see a C consonant? And then no parentheses, you see a V, 세요. This is how it works. When your verb stem ends in a consonant, you say the full 으세요. But if it ends in a vowel, drop the 으 completely. It's in the parentheses and just say 세요. Okay? I'm going to show you an example. The very first verb that we can plug in is to wash. That's 씻다, 씻다, 씻다. Are you thinking a curse word in English? Please don't, because this is just the pronunciation of Korean. 씻다. Drop the da for me. Get to the stem. And what does this end in? It doesn't end in a vowel or consonant. Right. It ends in a 받침, t. So it will end in consonant. So I have to include 씻으세요. Please wash up. 씻으세요. 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 Please wash up. Like you smell. 씻으세요. Or you can say 먼저 씻으세요. Hey, you can go wash first. Maybe you're traveling together with your friends or adults. 씻으세요. 먼저 씻으세요. I can wait. You go ahead and wash up first. Next one is to close, like close the door. And it's 닫다, 닫다, 닫다. Drop the 다. Again, I'm going to ask you, what is 닫 ending in? Consonant or vowel? Confidently tell me. We've been doing this for 25 minutes. C or V? Yes! 닫 ends in a d consonant, which is T as a 받침, romanization. So then it's a consonant. 닫으세요. Please close it. 닫으세요. I can add 문. 문 닫으세요. Close the door. 문 닫으세요. Next, to rest. 쉬다. 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 Drop the da. She. Look at it. What does it end in? Confidently tell me C or V. Show me with your fingers. It ends in a vowel. It's a double vowel. You'll see E, she. So then I don't need my consonant part. That's why it's in the parentheses. When I design my flashcards, I explain everything in my course too. But that's how you see and read my flashcard. So 쉬세요. 쉬세요. Maybe there is a friend who likes to work all day, every day, without weekends, without Sunday, without anything. So you're like, please, 쉬세요. 쉬세요. 좀 쉬세요. Please rest. Take a break. Next is to give. Oh, you know this one. You probably have been using it while you order at a Korean restaurant too. In Korean dramas, you hear this all the time. 주다, drop the da. 주 ends in a what? It ends in a vowel, so you don't need this. 주세요, 주세요, 주세요. 물 주세요, 반찬 주세요, 콜라 주세요, 사이다 주세요. So we always say, please give me something when you're ordering in Korean, right? And then maybe you want to tell someone, hey, please exercise. You want to stay healthy. 운동하다. We already learned this together in the earlier page. Drop the 다. 하 ends in a vowel. So 운동하세요. Not 으세요. It's without the 으. 운동하세요. Please exercise. 운동하세요. 오래오래 건강해야죠. 운동하세요. Right? We have to stay healthy. Wow. Pause this video and make 5 more sentences for me. No, really. Really pause this and see what happens when you make your own sentences. You're going to see a difference when you lift your own weights. Not me lifting up for you, but you lifting it. Okay? And let me know in the comments if you made them. If you made and did your homework. I will be so proud of you. Okay, so that is it. We just made so many sentences. This was a 30-minute pattern study video. Hope you found this helpful. I love you guys so much. And if you loved my style of teaching, you're going to love my course, The Game Changer, because pattern study changes everything. Really, it does. So one pattern, remember, you can create thousands of sentences on your own. You just get that power of expressing yourself more. All right. And that is really it for me today. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much for learning with me and always just being an amazing student, amazing community here. Love you so much. Okay. 안녕. Love you.